Let's get started, everyone. First things first, let's go over your homework quiz. Good job, everybody. 77% got the questions right. That's very good. Excellent job, everybody. Kwang Hai, Hannah, and Emma, great work. Let's do this quiz together. Question number 1, salt water is, I gave that one to you guys. Salt water is salty. Okay, smaller bodies of salt water are called ocean.
Sea.
The seas, good, seas. Mount Everest, 8,848 meters, could be fully underwater in some parts of the ocean. True or false? Everyone say it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
True.
True. Good, true. Good job, class. Number 4, there are blank oceans in the world. Chi.
There are 5 oceans in the world.
Excellent job. 5 oceans in the world. Which type of water is easiest to float on?
Salt water.
Good, salt water. Why does the Earth look so blue from space? Teddy?
The Earth looks so blue on space because there is so much water on Earth's surface.
Very good, Teddy. Oceans cover about blank of the Earth's surface. Hacker, are you back?
17.
Nice, good job, Hacker. What would happen if we moved a clownfish from the ocean to a pond? Mickey.
It will die.
Oh, right in time. Oh, I'm sorry, you said the right answer and I clicked the wrong one. I'm sorry, Chi. You're right, it will die. So, what do you see in the ocean? Teddy.
I can see lots of coral reefs and fish in the ocean.
Very good, lots of coral reefs and fish. Kwang Hai, what do you see?
I see a shark
A
and seaweeds.
Nice, shark and seaweed. Kiwi, what do you see?
Starfish.
Starfish, good eye. Those are down at the bottom. Minha, what do you see?
I see jellyfish and clownfish.
Very good, jellyfish and clownfish. Excellent work.
I see a turtle.
A turtle, nice job, Hacker.
A seahorse.
Good, Hackers, seals, excellent job. Let's see, one more. How about ocean?
A shark.
Shark, good. Okay, guys. Now what do you see in the ocean? Now what do you see? Minlong?
A jellyfish and a midnight zone.
Good, jellyfish, maybe the midnight zone. Good job, Minlong. What observation? Leihan? Let's see, how about from Sao?
Jellyfish, this jellyfish has the color yellow and red.
Very good, the jellyfish is yellow and red. Let's see, Hacker, can you make an observation?
A fish have a fin.
Good, the fish have fins. Let's get one more. Mickey, can you make another observation? Now what do you see? What observations can you make? Chi, can you give me some colors?
Black and blue.
Black and blue, good. All right, how about Zalin had some really good ones for the last one. She said the jellyfish had white light in it also. Zalin, what do you see in these pictures? Noob, what do you see in the ocean?
I see a jellyfish.
A jellyfish, nice. Anything else?
A fish.
A fish, good job. Does this fish look like the fish up where it was really sunny? How are these three different from these and different from this one? Kiwi?
They live in the zero midnight.
Yeah, exactly. The midnight, right? It's dark. It's dark. What makes some of the ocean darker than other parts? Why are there different amounts of light? Why are there different amounts of light? Why? Sao?
Because this is the bottom of the ocean and the lighter is the top of the ocean.
Very good. Excellent job, Sao. Because these are at the bottom and the others are at the top, like this picture right here. So, do ocean habitats change with depth? Kui and Zalin, can you message me your answer? I see Kwang Hai sent an answer. Kwang Hai, go ahead.
Yes.
Yes, good job. So the ocean is the environment, and there are a lot of different habitats in the ocean, and they change with depth, with how deep you go. This question, does this mean ocean plants and animals change too? Minha, do ocean plants and animals change?
No.
No, they're the same throughout the entire ocean?
Yes.
I'm not sure. Does anyone else have a different answer?
Teacher, are you talking me on the?
I'm talking to you, Ocean. Does ocean plants and animals change with depth?
No.
No, they're the same animals at the top as at the bottom?
No.
No. So do ocean plants and animals change with depth? Kui and Zalin both say yes. Or sorry, Kwang Hai and Zalin and Teddy all say yes. Right? There are different animals and plants where there's sunlight than where there's not sunlight because there are different habitats. Different habitats. So what is a zone? Can someone read this for me? Ocean, go ahead and read it.
An aura that is different from the house around it because it has different characteristics.
Very good. Can you say area?
Area.
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 There you go. Much better, Ocean. Thank you for reading. So zones are areas that are different from the areas around it. So let's learn the different characteristics of these zones. There are 3 zones. Mickey, can you say the 3 zones?
The ocean is divided in 3 zones based on deep and light level.
Good, that's depth and light level. Can you say that again?
Depth and light level.
Very good. And what are the 3 zones, Mickey? They're right here.
Sunlight, twilight, midnight.
Good. Can you say twilight?
Twilight.
Very good, Mickey. Thank you. So here are our 3 zones: sunlight, twilight, and midnight zone. Let's watch a quick video about them.
To 3 zones. The first is the sunlight zone. That's where a lot of the most well-known fish live, and it's about as far as most humans can go. At 200 meters, you reach the twilight zone, where light starts to disappear. At more than 1,000 meters down, sunlight disappears completely. This is the midnight zone. It's a cold, dark place that we still don't know much about. It's also where huge, freaky sea life starts appearing, like the giant squid. But it's still not even close to the bottom in most places on Earth. The lowest point is a whopping 11,000 meters down. That's about the same depth as stacking 36 Eiffel Towers on top of each other. That place is called Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench.
Okay, I can see in your videos. Raise your hand in your video if you can tell me the name of the deepest part of the ocean. Noob. Noob, what's the deepest part of the ocean?
I don't know.
That's okay. Who knows? Who was listening to the video? Sal?
The midnight zone.
Yes, the midnight zone, but that's the deepest zone of the ocean. But what's the name of the deepest part of the ocean in the world? Let's look at this part of the video one more time. Everyone pay close attention.
Each other. That place is called Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench.
Here we go. Is over 11,000 meters deep. 11,000.
That's about the same depth as stacking 36 Eiffel Towers on top of each other. That place is...
What is the name of that place that's 11,000 meters deep?
Challenge.
Good. Challenger. Right
Challenger
here.
Deep in the Mariana Trench.
The Challenger Deep. So now that we've seen that, let's get into a little more detail about each zone. So the sunlight zone has light and heat. Where does the light and heat come from? Okay, Zalin. Good, Zalin said the sun. Great job, Zalin. Because of this, plants can grow. Can someone read this other text box for me? Chi.
Most of the oceans, plants and animals are here.
Great job. So because there's sunlight, most of the ocean's plants and animals can live here. All right, the sunlight zone reaches about 200 meters deep. That makes this the smallest zone. It's the smallest. So, what percent of life do you think lives in the sunlight zone?
I think it's 99%.
That was a good guess, but that's not right either. Lehan, what do you think?
I think it's 90%.
Good, 90%. Nice work, Lehan. So 90% of plants and animals live in this zone. Now let's take a look at the twilight zone. Can someone read that first text box for me? Cindy, can you read that box for me under twilight zone?
Twilight zone. Very little light and heat.
Good. Can you say heat?
Heat.
Much better. Thank you, Cindy. Very little light and heat. So there's just a little bit. That means the twilight zone is cold and plants can't grow. Hacker, can you please read this blue text box for me? Please read it.
Animal is in this zone can light up like this jellyfish.
Very good. So because there's very little light, some animals can light up. This is called bioluminescent. Okay, we'll go over this word in one moment. So, light becomes dimmer, reaching from 200 meters to 1,000 meters deep. So the first zone was 200 meters. The twilight zone is 800 meters, so it's bigger. Okay, bioluminescence. Could someone read this definition for me? Oh, bioluminescence, bio is the STEM word that means life, like biology, the study of life, bio, and then luminescence means light. So, living light. Light made by the body of a living animal. Can everybody say bioluminescence?
Bioluminescence.
Good, I heard Hannah and Emma. Bioluminescent animals have bioluminescence. Okay, Teddy, can you see the midnight zone clearly?
Bit around here, but not clearly at a dark place.
Exactly. No, because it's a dark place. We can only see where the flashlight from the camera lit it up. We can't see in the midnight zone because there is, what does this say? Let's read it as a class. 3. Yes, no light and heat. There's no light and heat.
Plants cannot grow.
Very good. Because there's no light and heat, it's freezing. Plants cannot grow here without light unless they use something like heat from the volcanoes or a thermal vent, but they can't use sunlight. Chi, could you read the box for me?
The only light comes from bioluminescent animals.
Good, and great sounding it out, Chi. That was exactly right. So the only light comes from bioluminescent animals. Why do you think? So the midnight zone goes from 1,000 meters all the way to 10 kilometers. So this is one of the deepest parts of the ocean. The midnight zone is by far the largest zone. It's huge. What percent of the ocean is the midnight zone? The midnight zone is the biggest, but what percent of the ocean do you think the midnight zone is? Nikki, what do you think? Kiwi?
Yes, 90.
90, okay. Kiwi and Zalin are correct with 90%. That means that 90% of the ocean is in total darkness. 90% of the ocean has no sunlight and is freezing cold. That's almost all of the ocean. Lehan, please read about the sunlight zone.
Sunlight zone, most ocean plants and animals are found in this area. It gets light and heat from the sun.
Very good. Can you say area?
Area.
Good, much better. The twilight zone gets very little light. It's cold and dark. Plants cannot grow here, right? And some animals have bioluminescence. Let's do a little bit of practice. Everyone get ready to draw. All right, go ahead and draw one line. I don't want to see this. Go ahead and draw. Good job, Kwanghae. Nice, Sao. Good job. Okay, the midnight zone is freezing. Nice. The twilight zone is cold. Sunlight zone is warm. Great work. Here's the next one. Ready and draw. 1. Good. Sunlight zone has light. Twilight zone has a little bit of light. Midnight zone, no light. Here's your next one. Ready and draw. Yes, keep going. 1. Teddy, good. Solid, nice. Chi, good. Midnight zone's the largest. Twilight zone's medium. And the sunlight zone's the smallest. So the smallest zone has the most plants and animals. The largest zone, midnight, has no sunlight. Last one, ready and draw. 5, 4, nice Hacker. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Twilight zone and midnight zone, plants can't grow. Sunlight zone, plants do grow. There might be a couple of plants that can grow in the twilight zone, but mostly they need more sunlight than that. Okay, great work, guys. Your homework is to draw the 3 zones. This is important. Everybody look at me. Draw the 3 zones and write 2 characteristics about it on the side. Leave the inside empty. Okay, you'll draw inside the zones another day. Leave the inside of each zone empty. Here's an example. We have sunlight, twilight, and midnight zone. Okay, here I wrote 2 things about each zone. For example, sunlight zone, 1 has lots of sun, 2 has plants. Leave the inside of each zone empty. So there should be no drawing in the middle. No drawing. Leave it empty. Okay? So draw the 3 zones, write 2 things about each zone, and leave the rest empty. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.